Heavenly Divine, Father, Spirit, Mother, the Divine Cosmos, the Divine inner body and inner self. We are cleansing and clearing this space in honor of honoring our divine power and source, the one almighty creator, my creator, your creator, assuming that we all have come from the same place. A little bit of cosmic uplift, crystal infused mantra. I am raising my vibration and uplifting my spirits. The fire and energy that burns within me, amplified by the light of the Christ, amplified by the power of God. And, right, no matter how quirky or worky you are, that doesn't take away from your divine need and want to worship and seek out something higher than you. The Holy Divine Spirit is one with our being. We are never separate or separated from our divine source. It's virtually impossible to break away from a love so pure. The green again. Speaking and acting on your mind, on your inner truth, in your truth, speaking the spiritual truth, and speaking your authentic being into resonance. There's a beautiful light shining forth, and all bouts of confusion and confusion, delusion, tiny bit, and you're not exactly sure how to let this divine source flow through. And we decide to use our, I want to say mind, even though number 5, to me, is not only a number of change, but a power number. It's Marsian. So expressing for a divine right and cause, using the mind. When I see this beautiful clear blue, I also see a very clear mind. I'm going to try not to move the table because I know the phone is connected. So why is it that we are in search of something outside of ourselves? Is it because You're just trying to figure out a certain reflecting nature that can homogenize its being with your essence, hence giving it recognition, then assumingly hurling you into action, but hurling you into right action, speaking your mind clearly. What is it that I really want? Why is it that I'm truly here? I'm weighing up my pros and my cons, and I'm wondering. I mean, out of 7, I mean, it can't be one of many things. I mean, they said there were 7 deadly sins. Oh, 7. Okay, 7. 7 deadly sins. Okay. The message is very powerful in the sense that life decisions are being made. No, soul decisions are being made right now. And it can seem that the uglier parts of your truth are what is most prevalent right now. Most prevalent right here and right now. We are making soul decisions. And our awareness into our current structure is solidifying and making itself known like never before. Deeply, darkly, intensely, into your mind, into the mind, deeply, darkly, intensely. Oh, is that a psychological pride? But did you not come here to have your psychology pride? What is it that we must see, and what is it that we must learn? The uglier parts of you are being shown. And this is, I am not excluded from this energy at all. At all. So soul decisions are being made. Why is it that you're here? Are you looking to connect to a higher divine source? Because you recognize that there is something higher to your being in some way, shape, or form. Which tells us that we may not be automatically on top of that, the food chain of life, of existence. If we think about it, we're just here to live and feel and exist in a way that these external life events and changes we have no say of, we have no control of, and we are experiencing them. So who has the upper hand? The one who is experiencing, or the phenomena, or the phenomenon of life that happens to bring change? and scurry and hurry into your life. These changes, okay? Major soul and life changes, I would say, between life and or death, but kind of like when you get a tattoo, it's permanent on your skin unless you get it laser removed, but somehow you always have like this scarring in a way. I did some pretty crazy things, I'd say. So let's see. We're gonna do a little bit of a collective reading. So we're gonna pick out a chakra card. I'm gonna shuffle and pick blindly, and if one jumps out of the deck, we'll keep it. And then we're gonna look for a supporting card from the astro deck. And this is going to allow us to see what astrological influences are encouraging or hindering this chakra that's going to reveal to us a part of the reason why we are here. And what is it that we're looking for? And then we're going to look at both light and dark attributes of this center, as well as the energetic signatures at play. The golden tarot will be the golden tarot. We'll shine the golden light. I've had this deck for a while. This was originally my aunt's, and I inherited it from her, and so it's always nice to grab it, although I feel like one day I'll end up giving it back to her, but this time imbued with all my even more love and energy, right? And then we have the Deviant Moon Tarot. It's my moon deck. So it's cold, this one's cold, this one's hot. Energy center, chakra center. Oops. Let's take a look at that. We have the Six of Cups, and in the reverse position, which I never really like to, but if it is prominent to me in some way, just to me is some confliction in regards to a familial reunion. What you think would be happy memories united may not be exactly working out the way that you've intended. Is this something that can go roundabout and correct itself? Or is this something of the memories past? Six of Cups. So we are going to leave this out. We did say it was like they can come out in whichever ways they want. Let's see, Six of Cups reversed, although I'll remember that. Queen of Coins, all about self-worth, value, looking for value, self-esteem. This is needing to feel useful, loyal, consistent, beautiful. to have a certain amount of purity that renders you of worthiness, value, value. The Queen of Coins is someone who is wealthy by nature and who has somewhat acquired these coins through familial lineage. And if this is not exactly in coin, then perhaps it can be in nobility, status, and class. Memories of the past. Maybe letting go of a once fancied love, a once fancy union. This also could be the bringing up of old memories past that weren't always exactly pleasant, leaving you with this split trauma of what is right and what is wrong. Going back and forth, replaying your value and your worth. Who am I really? What am I here to do? And what is it about myself that I'm not exactly too happy about or too sure about? Well, I'm not sure what this little aspect, although to me it looks like 1/4 of the pie. It's taking up more space than it's needed, but perhaps a feeling of worthiness and validation, and looking and seeking to perhaps maybe heal or revisit a love connection of the past in some way. Being torn between the very guilt and shames and torments that most humans are born into, We are born with sin. We come in with sin. We are imperfect. The only thing I can say that is beautifully and naturally perfect is the earth. Mother Earth, water, wellspring, trees, leaves, minerals, soil, sunshine, again water. Wow, flowers, fresh air, the warmth of fire. Nature is perfect and beautiful. And we will always in some way feel unable to match it. Unable or unwavering or unfeeling. We have the Page of Cups. So I want to place the Six of Cups upside down, even though I normally don't do that, but I feel like it wants to be down. Queen of Coins. It was only supposed to be one, but it's expanding on its own. We'll let it. Is this an old wish? An old fantasy? Trying to reawaken a dream, a love, an innocence, a purity. In order to gain a sense of self-worth and value. Humans, right? We suffer from a deep insecurity of being unworthy. And so we seek all types of avenues and ways in which we can build this. And some of us find it in different ways. You know, some think it comes through fame and attention. And others think it comes from healing and through connecting with spirit and becoming a barrier of change, of love, of creation, of quenching the thirst of all of humanity. Look at, we're pouring water into the dry lands. So by helping others, we feel like we've gained some value and worth to serve such a beautiful and honored spirit, allowing it to pour its waters into us, into our crowns, and to manifest its beauty through us, feeling valid enough, feeling valuable enough, feeling like you've earned this passage. There's great reward there. And a lot of us are just looking for a little bit of love, some nourishment. Spirit is always guaranteed to give you some nourishment, you know. Man will always reject you in some way. And so we need to learn how to connect with the very thing that nourishes us from the very beginnings of birth and conception. And that can also always mean blessings through the reconnection and reconciliation of the maternal and mother figures in your life, coming to terms with that feminine. We want to hear, we want to heal and clear memories of the past. We want to wash that over. Offering us new connection with spirit, renewed connection with spirit, a new love, a unique love, a love that you've never experienced before, but a love that will be all-encompassing, making you feel brand new, loved and wanted and acknowledged and valid in all the ways that you've always dreamed of. It's like watching your dreams and life come true. So why are we here? Which chakra is the most triggered right now? Which chakra is the most triggered right now within the collective right now? Whoever's tuning in. The heart chakra. So we're healing the way that we do love. And we're trying to find a new way to love. Maybe we've tried a lot of other avenues and we're exhausted, but we know that we can no longer live without love. The heart chakra is the seat of Christ, the seat of the Holy Ghost. Oh, if the heart chakra is not functioning correctly, all else is not functioning correctly. Go to the heart first. Grounding, yes, is important. And sense of self and sense of inner security is important, yes. Because you do want to be that stable vessel, earth being stability. You do want to be that stable vessel that will allow for this entry and pouring in of spirit, of love, of something new, fresh, change. Some way to honor ourselves, some way to know that we know intrinsically who we are. We want to just know that it's okay. It's definitely okay. Yes, I think we all need to admit that we all need a little bit more love, that we all want love, some more love. Honoring ourselves and one another. It's tricky out there, right? Because we're still dealing with this side and that side. There's still this slight duality at play. But this little energy here looks very small. But, as they say, the devil's in the details. Let's see. Astrologically, we have Aquarius and Uranus there. Uranus. You have an angel, the Holy Spirit, right? This is performance. This is display, creativity, expression. You never really know how the divine's going to express itself. Aquarius. Venus, love. Desire. Spirit. Let's see. Okay, flight of course, that was it for that. And then we have I use escape. So some of us could be potentially using spirituality or the likes or to escape. And the 12th house and Capricorn, woof, they are completely two different things. But the 10th house of Capricorn and the 12th house of Pisces, they sextile, which lets me know that there's always a hidden conspiracy and spirit fueling this public persona, this height of living a 3D reality. Capricorn, the top of the mountain. And what is fueling that behind the scenes? That 12th house is notorious for escapism, but it also represents your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angel guides in particular. These are your more benevolent creatures, but as in all voids of sorts, or in all spaces of light, there also exists a void. So other things hang around in the void as well. So we must be mindful. We must be mindful of not using spirituality for escapism, but to use your spirituality in a way that is beneficial and which then causes growth for you in your 3D realm. For you must come back eventually, unless you go off to live like a monk in seclusion forever. But then again, one must eat. Use your spirituality and these opportunities of awareness and knowing a deeper and most profound knowledge, and then take that back to your day, to your day-to-day, to your career life, to your 3D purpose, and allow that to not only anchor you and secure you, but to allow you to elevate to the highest point. This being the air balloon that we mentioned earlier today in my reading for the Aries and Taurus new moon energy. This is like the air balloon inflating your belly and rising you to the top, using the healing and knowledge that you have gained here. So you're here for love, and your heart chakra is active in the pursuit of something pure, hoping to make way for the divine spirit so that you can host and serve and work for the divine spirit so that you can nourish the community at large. Your expression may be a bit different, funky and cool, and that's all right. You can play with it. Use it in whichever way you choose. Value. Sense of self-worth and value may come into play back and forth while trying to figure out how much love you truly deserve. How much love do I really deserve? How much love do I really want? How much love can I really get? Is it what I think it is, or what I dreamt of it is? Is it that? And knowing that love is that and everything more. When it comes to love, you have to remain with a fresh and young spirit, willing to try and try again. This is also communication with the divine spirit and allowing yourself to be that vessel of expression. Your sense of self-worth. If you took all of this away, would this be uncertainty, or would this be like a smirk of, I know I got this, I know I got it all? With or without this? This is kind of like a roll around Disneyland for a little bit, to inspire you and to spark you and to lead you, yes, and to provide guidance and healing and time. Use this time, yes, to escape hospitals so that you can heal deeply, spiritually, and profoundly. And use that to your advantage. There's plenty of fire right now, so follow your desire. There's always going to be an air of mystery. I mean, Scorpio, Lilith. But we have to believe in something bigger than ourselves and know that we are not forgotten. So yeah, I think that's it. That was such a blessed read. I hope you guys were able to gain and enjoyed this. And I hope to talk to you guys soon. Later.